Good evening, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. Keir Starmer says he gets it. He understands why Labour lost so many seats in the local elections yesterday. I don't think he does, and I'm going to explain why. Hi, this is Damien at Cheshire Cat Musings. My seat went Reform on a wafer-thin margin of 6 votes yesterday, and I am a red wall voter. I will not vote Labour, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to highlight 3 policies that I do not agree with. There are many others, but these are 3 of the major ones. First of all, I want to say well done to Reform and all their local candidates. They got 677 when all is said and done. They are in control of 10 local councils, adding 3, 2 Northamptons and Doncaster to their final tally. So they are now in control of 10 local councils, which is great news. Now, look at this. As I say, everyone else is in reverse apart from the Lib Dems. Now, if the Lib Dems and Reform were in the next Parliament as the 2 largest parties, I can think of worse things. Now, first policy I want to bring up is the bringing change to Britain. Look at the rolling countrysides in this. Look at the rolling atmosphere of the United Kingdom when you go into the rural areas. Absolutely gorgeous. That feels like a threat. That feels like they are threatening me. It doesn't feel like a positive, it feels like they're threatening me. And this is why Ed Miliband has been accused of targeting farmland for solar panels. Think of all the rolling countryside all over the United Kingdom being replaced with farms, solar farms, at the same time as they want to dim the sun. Make it make sense. Make your bonkers batshit policies make sense. Please make it make sense. Okay. Other countries do have common sense policies if you want to go down the renewables. Okay, other countries do have these policies, so let's just have a look now. Let's have a look at this one. There we go. Car parks full of solar farms. If you want the solar farms, don't build them on agricultural land. Make car parks or build them on car parks that aren't being used anymore. Make it make sense. If you want to go down that route, do it in a smart way. The only reason you want to do it on farmland is so we can't farm on it anymore. It's pathetic and it's disgusting. And in South Korea, they do other things like this. Build them down the sides of motorways, on the central reservation on a motorway. Make it make sense. If you want to do the policy, make it make sense. Okay. Don't be fucking weird and stupid about it. Let me look at this image here I want to bring up now. Alright. Reform UK, they're on to a winner with this policy when they go for the Welsh Parliament or the Welsh Assembly next year. They know that this is a deeply unpopular policy, and this is the platform they're running on in Wales to stop the solar farms, because this policy is partially devolved to the Welsh Assembly, and they'll have some real cut through and they'll be able to market this as a big win. And so I'm very on board with this, and this is good news. This is very, very good news, I have to say. So that's the first thing. I'm against the net zero, especially if it's going to be costing the working class taxpayer a shit ton of money that we can't afford. So that's policy number 1 that I don't agree with as a red wall voter. Okay. Policy number 2 that I don't agree with is free school meals and breakfast clubs for everybody in England. Now I say this as somebody who was on free school meals in school for a time when my parents were on financial difficulty. It should be there to support people when they need it, but why should well-off families and people who can afford to actually feed the kids, why should they get free breakfast clubs? They shouldn't, and this is Labour's policy. They want to force socialism down people's throats, even to people that don't actually need it or would want it or would ask for it, and that's really, really, really disgusting. The biggest thing is the second biggest betrayal of the working class in the United Kingdom after mass migration. It's the refusal to hold a Grape gang inquiry. Okay? They should be holding a national inquiry with statutory powers. We had the leader of the House of Commons today, Lucy Powell, She dismissed it. She dismissed it in a conversation. She dismissed it as a little trumpet. A little trumpet. That's what they think. They think that anybody is criticising government policy over the Grape gangs is racist. Now, it's racist to think that everybody in this particular community, because it is predominantly the Pakistani, South Asian community, British immigrants from Pakistan, that did this atrocity. It's racist to think that all of them are the same. It's racist to think that the entire community is responsible, unless you're afraid of what you might find, and that's why you're not holding the inquiry. So yeah, there's 3 particular reasons why I don't support Labour. Now, Keir Starmer says he gets it. It's going to go harder and faster. If these are the 3 policy areas that he's going to go harder and faster on, then I think he's getting the wrong thing, and I think he misunderstands. They're getting replaced. The great politician replacement event is happening. Labour and Tories are both done. They're both busted flushes, and they serve nothing but themselves. The great substitute replacement politician era is on us. I don't think either political party is going to be in government for a generation, and that is a great thing. Now, if you like this video, comment below, let me know, and subscribe. Let me know if you want the rolling countrysides of England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland replaced with non-recyclable wind farms and solar farms that are made abroad, shipped over at great cost, in the name of net zero. Let me know if you think that that's a policy that you actually want, if you actually agree with this, all our farmland being turned into huge eyesores and monstrosities. I could be wrong. I'm open to people disagreeing with me. Let me know. I appreciate your time. You have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.